Hello Unlimited friends, it's Zara back again with Q&A about the law of attraction and how to use it to improve our lives. The question today comes from someone who wishes to remain anonymous. I'm going to read the question out to you. It is about her son. And let me just read the question. So, she says, my son is 14 years old and has just told me that he is gay. He likes a boy in his class, but he doesn't want to act upon it yet. I don't know if he's confused and this is a phase, or if he is completely sure that he is gay. I told him I will always love him whatever decision he makes, but I'm really worried about his future, especially because my husband is homophobic, so we decided not to tell him for now. I would love if you could give me advice and make a video about this, but I would like to remain anonymous, please. And your wishes are absolutely respected. Okay, before I get into responding, because there are many different things that I want to talk about here, let me introduce myself to those of you who are new on my channel. Hi, I'm ZMAHOON. I'm the author of 15 different books with to do with the law of attraction, and on this channel my intention is to invite questions from my subscribers to help you apply law of attraction in practical, simple ways to your life. So let's get started. Oh, one more thing. If you have a question that you would like an answer to, you can email me from my website ZMAHOON.com. All right. So here we are. Beautiful, beautiful mother whose son is 14 years old, and he has declared that he is gay. He likes a boy in his class, but he doesn't want to act upon it. That's the first thing that I'm focusing on here, is that if he doesn't want to act upon it, then there's something that is getting in the way. He is afraid. Something's holding him back, which points to his confidence. Not his confidence in whether or not he is gay, but just his self-confidence either way. So I want to say that there's some work to be done there to help this child go up the emotional scale and really, truly connect with who he is. Because decisions that are made with clarity are made from the top of the emotional scale. And if he is hesitating, then he is most definitely not at the top of the emotional scale, because one of the things that happens when people are high on the emotional scale is that they are confident and decisive. They know exactly what they want, and nothing can stop them from going there. The second thing I want to point out, just in that first sentence that you've written, dear mother, is that your son came and confided in you about his most innermost and private feelings. That I just have goosebumps all over, because that speaks to how the quality of the relationship that you have created with your son. Because I can tell you from doing this work with so many people over so many years that there are a lot of children who don't do that, who bear the burden and stay in the closet, where they are being suffocated, really. Because being honest about your own feelings, especially with people who love you and you love them, is so important to just feeling the freedom to breathe. So I am thrilled about this. I feel that if your child can come and talk to you about this, sweetheart, you're doing something right. And focus on that. Because as a parent, our job is to focus on the perfection of our child, regardless of everything else. I know that you have told him, because you say, in your third sentence there, you say, I told him I will always love him, whatever decision he makes. And that love is really the only thing that our children want from us or need from us. They don't need anything else. But in your email, there's a lot of worry, and I want to point out to you that worry and love are two very different emotions, and they cannot occupy the same space at the same time. So even though you want your child to feel loved, he's going to pick up on your vibration of worry. And what I want you to do, my dear mother, is to soothe your worry, because there is nothing going wrong here. Your words indicate that you are worried. You say in your fourth sentence, you say, but I am really worried about his future. Don't be worried about his future. There's nothing here to worry about. Nothing is going wrong here. I want to point out a couple of things to you to help you to soothe the way you are thinking. One of those things is that our society now has evolved to a place where we are giving permission to people to have a variety of sexual predilections, and it's not wrong anymore. Society does not look at it as something going wrong. And I think that that's a really good thing, because as far as law of attraction is concerned, there is no right or wrong. They are just preferences. So really, you should not be worried about his future, because whatever decision he makes, society will be accepting of him. It's not going to get in the way of his happiness or his success. Therefore, you don't need to worry. The second thing that I want to say to you is that these people who make decisions and want to be different from the norm, they are powerful creators. They are strong, because it takes strength to make a decision like that. Your son, you have to give him credit for being so strong that he is willing and open to following his desire, even though he knows his father's position on it. That's how strong he is. Stronger than you, and stronger than you give him credit for. And so you don't need to worry about what is going to happen between him and his father, because when you worry, you are creating a problem. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let them sort it out themselves. And furthermore, you are making an assumption that your husband, his father, is going to behave negatively. That's not necessarily true. You see, here's what happens. A lot of times, you point your finger at other people until that thing happens to you. And when it happens to you, now you gain an understanding. Now you grow. And now you stop pointing fingers at those other people, because now you understand how it feels. And I will tell you that if your husband loves your son, Nothing is going to get in the way. And that's where I would like you to focus all your energy. I would like you to focus on your son and your husband with love. And I want you to focus on the fact that all three of you want the same thing. You love each other. And when that love is powerful enough and big enough, nothing gets in the way. So if you are afraid of your husband's reaction, then that just translates into a belief that you don't think that your husband loves his son enough. So I want you, here's your exercise. This is what you do to overcome this. I want you to sit down and make a list of all the evidence that you have that your husband absolutely loves your son. Can you do that? Can you make a list of all the things that he has done for his son? And appreciate, with appreciation, not just, oh, he took him to a baseball game. No. Appreciate it, milk it, go deep on it. He could have done so many other things in that time, but he decided that he was going to take our boy to the baseball game. I love it when the two of them hang out together and have fun and come back and they're telling me stories of how much they enjoyed themselves and what they did together. I love it. I love it when the two of them are shoveling the driveway and clearing the snow. I love to see them working together. I love the bond that they have between the two of them. Right? When you start appreciating, your appreciation will banish the worry that is clouding your mind just now. And when you become a lover of both your son and your husband, the problem will go away. It will sort itself out. Because both these men in your life are going to pick up on your vibration. Both of them are close to you and they will pick up on your vibration of worry. And if they don't know where the worry is coming from, they will give it a reason. Your son will give it a reason and he will hold himself as the reason. And your husband, I'm not sure what reason he will find, but he'll find a reason for your worry. And that does not help. It does not serve any purpose at all. The second exercise that I want you to do is that I also want you to help your son to appreciate his father. So that if he has this angst, and maybe it is you, in fact, I think it is you, who has counseled him not to let your husband know just now what is going on. That's not helpful. It's not helpful. He has to be confident about his relationship with his father. Help him to find that confidence. The third thing I want to say to you is to do with your second sentence. You said, I don't know if he's confused and this is a phase, or if he's completely sure that he's gay. Which translates into, I hope that this is a phase that he's going to grow out of. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because really the only thing that you want for your son is his happiness. And whatever that means, that's what you have to support. Your wishes for him don't matter. His wishes for himself are the only wishes that matter. As far as you're concerned, your job is just to love him. So, to start with, that's what I'm going to advise you to do. You have to find a way to let go the worry, because there is nothing to worry about. Nothing has gone wrong. No matter what he chooses to do, everything will flow easily for him. Remember his strength. He is a strong, strong, strong person, stronger than you, in fact. And all he needs from you is love. And all you need to do is to love both him unconditionally as well as your husband. When you say that your husband is homophobic, you are being conditional about your husband. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, your love for him has to be unconditional. Your love for both the men in your life has to be unconditional. And that's what you want to teach your son. As he becomes more confident of himself and learns through appreciation to go up the emotional scale, he will figure out what he wants to do and how he wants to go about it. It is not your job. Not your job. So for now, that's all I want to bring to you. And I am always here to help you on this journey as you proceed to the next step. All right, folks, I hope that this is helpful to all of you. And I want to say in the end that it's really, law of attraction is really about reaching a place where we are so unconditional that what other people do does not dislodge us from a place of being loving towards everyone and everything, including ourselves. All right, folks, thank you so much again for joining me. I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions about the application of law of attraction to your life, please email me through my website, ZMAHOON.com. Bye for now.